So
Yeah.
it's the day afterwards. Usually don't see imagery like this with Seani, but I broke up with that. You know what I'm saying? It's the day after Buju
Yeah.
Banton, National Stadium, Kingston, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Crazy night, Proto.
Yeah, man. It's a moment. You don't know. We grow up on Buju. You understand? Like, long time when I see them on the perform from me, a little picnic. So it was a joy to see him again and just feeling happy for him. So, you know, I can only imagine what it must have been like to not be on stage for 8 years and just the overwhelming, the amount of emotions he must have been seeing to see the biggest show since Bob Marley One Love Festival. It's a moment. I'm happy for him.
What time did you get into the venue yesterday?
When Assassin was performing.
And-
Assassin and then I saw Chronics and then Buju.
Now, did you get to see when Remain and Assassin was performing together?
No, I just heard it.
I heard it.
I just heard
I
it.
heard
I was
it.
like, I was like, yeah, it was a vibe.
Did you hear the noise and the level, the atmosphere that was inside the stadium at that time?
Yeah, man, it was a moment, man. It's just a crazy to see so many people. When I walked into the stadium, I thought I was at the Olympics, bro. I was like, yo, crazy.
You must have felt very proud as a young Jamaican dancehall artist. That is like one of the stems off of that Buju Banton route right there.
Yeah, man, 100%. And I mean, like, I spoke to him since he's been back, and you know, he told me that he was proud of the work I was doing and holding the music together and keeping it, you know, on a high level. So we give thanks that him even notice who or even know my name.
That must have been a buzz.
Yeah, for sure. Just for him even know my name, much less aware of my works, and then much less, you know, liking it. So we give thanks. Cause my music video Dread, if you look on it, you'll see like a Buju poster in my room at my house in the country. So it's a joy.
Now, Jamaica has what I call a corner culture, which means that you stand up on a corner and you just discuss things. There's a corner culture. What do you think that people are discussing on the corner today about that show? What was the biggest talking point, do you reckon?
I mean, I guess, like, for me, still it was Beres and Buju on stage together, because that's what I remember from being a child. Beres and Buju is like a wicked dynamic duo, you know what I mean? And it's like them just have multiple tunes together. And I think you could see the brotherly love that they had for each other on stage last night. And that's what I think stood out for me, just to see Barry seeing him again and how he must have missed being on stage and just even getting to talk. So it's like it was good to see both of them on stage. And that's the moment I really have from the show.
Did you hear the conversation that they had in song?
I did. I can't remember it, but at the time I was like, yo, like, you hear it? And it was like, yo, it's a personal thing.
I was reminded this morning, I actually know that's a very true story. So apparently what they were saying to each other was that Buju said that he came to see Beres and Beres was asleep. Now, why I know about this, because I heard about it from before. And I think everybody thought that there was friction between Beres and Buju because of this, because them said Beres never got back round. They got check Buju, even though Buju come out in studio or in place for come see him.
Yeah.
So like there was that back and forth. So to see that just unfold on stage, it was like a reasoning. And I think this is one of the things that people should take from that reasoning right there, that if we conversate, we can solve everything.
Most of the problems in the world is just lack of conversation and communication, misunderstanding, most things, you know, so it's a real talk.
So if Buju is watching this interview right now, what's the message that you would say to Buju from Protoje?
Just give thanks to all what you do, for artists like myself, the inspiration to show them what it look like to be a reggae artist, to you know, to have that whole confidence, that fearlessness what him possess, and we just give thanks him. Even can say him in the same fraternity as an artist with somebody like him. So, you know, big up every time.
And we are in the hills and valley. As Buju said, only Rasta can liberate the people.
You see it, right?
Over hills
and valleys too.
And valleys. Blessings.